on the config manager side of things. So he's installed several new DPs. Some have an error in monitoring distribution status, DP config status. It says DP config has changed, SMS client error. Nothing else in the message has not updated in 5 days. Any idea on how to begin troubleshooting that or getting more information?
Well, the HMan log file and the comp management log file, they are often a good starting point on the site server if there were any problems contacting the DP. Otherwise, it would be log files on that DP itself. The most common issues I've seen is that, I mean, if I open up one of my DPs here, like this one, it's making sure that the site server account is a local admin on the DP itself. Making sure that the site server can access the ports that are required. So an admin dollar will verify port 445 and 135 if that's available. I recommend doing a WebM test to it. Yes, you see that you can connect through WMI to that machine. Because if you cannot connect here, you have firewall issues. And then make sure all the previous components are there. I've seen so many times, but it's funny, I was not troubleshooting a DP, but I was troubleshooting an MP for an organization. So we were comparing, okay, what components were actually installed, because there are a good chunk of components that are required for each role. So up on our GitHub repository, let's see here. If you go to the ConfigMgr folder, we have this one here. This is just a one-liner, but it adds all the features that a distribution point requires. So I would make sure those are there. And I like to add them before enabling the role on the server. And of course, make sure DNS is functional, because basically ping that DB from the site server, and it needs to do the full qualified domain name, and it needs to answer with the right address. But other than that, most times it's hardening, it's firewall, TLS settings, stuff like that prevents a DB from being happy. But if I go here and search for distribution point, there will be one that shows what ports that needs to be available from the site server to the distribution point. So those were the ports I was showing you earlier. Mm-hmm. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. So maybe that.
All right.